Hi there and welcome or welcome back. It's Tania from Tatty Treasures. Hello there. I hope everybody's keeping well. We're all fine and dandy here. Thank you very much. It's the Easter school holidays. So Eleanor's off for 2 weeks. Ryan's got a week off work. And obviously the grandchildren are off. So I'm sure I'll be having them through the holidays. So I wanted to share this project with you. I would imagine a lot of you have seen it. Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah came up with the kind of concept, and yeah, I've loved watching it, and I just think it's a really good idea. So I think she's called it a cluster book, and it's a bit like how you use a book and do master boards in it, and then you take your page out and then you use your master board. This is somewhere that you're going to make your clusters up and then rip them out as you want to use them. Now, I'm going to do mine slightly different to Tina. And obviously me and Tina's got, totally different styles. So if you have seen Tina's, you might still want to watch. And if you haven't, and go across and watch hers. So what I've started with is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of 12 by 12. Now Tina used patterned paper, and she used the ones what she wasn't so keen about. I don't have masses of 12 by 12, and the 12 by 12s I've got, I love them, so I wouldn't want to use them just for a backing. So I've got some 12 by 12 coloured sheets. So I think the majority of these are from Tonic Studios, and they're like linen, they've got a texture on them. So I thought a black one is nice because that will go fabulous with the gentleman, stroke Tim Holtz kind of stuff. I love blue, and I love doing birds with blue, so I thought a blue would be nice. I'm going to be doing our Memories of the Meadow kit again, which is a soft pastels, so I thought that cream would be lovely. I'm always doing botanicals, so I've got a dark green, and then I thought this would be very nice for like woodlands, so the bluebell woods that we've been doing. And all I did is I scored them at 6, and I folded them together, and then I just went on the sewing machine and sewed down it, and then I've made this book. So it's, you've got your here. I mean, I did and shall I cut it down, but it's not that kind of book, but it is something that you're going to be able to store on your bookshelf or on your desk. I'm going to store mine that way, and have them standing up on my desk against here. So I've got a little section here what I've got things in, so I shall push mine down there. So what Tina then did is put a base on and all the rest of it. Now I thought I'm going to cut mine down because I think when she went to use them, she now I need to be careful because I obviously don't want to go over the sewing, so I'm going to go as far as there and bring it back. So I've stopped there, so I've not gone into the sewing. Then I'm going to go to 8, do the same thing again. Now you can do this obviously with a blade. I think that's about right. Yeah. So that's there. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So 4 and 8. Now I did think, should I do these 3, 6, 9? So I've got some smaller ones as well. So let's do that. So that would be 3. I don't think if you was using your trimmer and you've got a big trimmer, I don't think you'd be wanting to do more than 5 sheets. So 3 that was, wasn't it? And then we've got 6. And then we've got 9. Okay, I forgot, I was saying something, Tina did something. Oh yes, when she went to use hers, then she just tore out the whole page. Because she was doing, you know, a whole project where she was near enough using the whole page anyway. Well, I was kind of thinking, well, if I only wanted one, you know, that could make it a bit difficult to tear around. But I thought, if we've got them in sections, and, you know, I could have 2 on there, all I'd have to do is rip it down. But then, I mean, that's not as bad, but it's obviously more floppy than you'd probably want it to be. So I got a piece of 12 by 12, which is just paper. It's not card. You could obviously put card, but I thought I'll put this, and all I'm going to do is run Fabri-Tac down the middle, just to catch that middle. I don't know if there's any glue on there or not. I can't see. I don't think there is, you know. Yeah, just to catch where it's been sewn. I'd have probably been better using art glitter, but I know that will attach to the sewing. So what I'm going to do is open this out and pop that over the top like so. Just make sure it's, you know, straightish, and just give it a rub down there. So that will just give a little more bit of stability, and I think it will, you know, store better, because once you start ripping them off and using them, they might get trapped on something. So that is it. And obviously, like I say, you've got this scruffy end, but you know, this is for me, for my desk. And like I say, if you wanted to make it prettier, then you could obviously cut those edges down. You could decorate the front of your book, especially, you know, if you've got a theme going on in your storage and stuff. So that is that. And what I thought is, I've just got 2 clips, and I'm going to put a clip there and a clip there, which will hold it together. And like I say, I'm going to store it that way. Okay, so next I've got my scrap tray out. This is only about 1 inch high, and this lives just under here, which is very handy because I can just pull it out, you know, just sitting here. So I'm just going to go through, and my first layer is going to be text, music, that kind of thing. So I'll go through here and get what I can out. Now obviously I'm not going to do every single cluster base on video. We'll have about 20 minutes of it, and then I'll, you know, film later when I'm doing the second layer, and I'll just join the videos up just so you can see how it's progressing. So this will be nice. Get rid of some stuff in here, and I also have another box of scraps which is under my desk, and when this kind of gets empty, I fill it back up from there. Am I going to use orange? They'd probably be all right for the woodland ones, you know, thinking autumn. I don't know if I'd say that that's writing, but we'll have it. I think that could be, oh no, a few more. These are all bits of paper, mainly from Tapology or Ubuntu. I do have codes for both of those online shops, and you can find those in the links in my description. Okay, just going to pull these tea bags up because I keep those in this little pouch to the side of me. That button shouldn't be in there. Got a bit of music there. Did I see another tea bag there? I normally keep the tissue in something else, so seeing as I'm going to be going through this box quite a few times, I'm going to pull it out now. So any vellum and any, that shouldn't be in there, any, how are we going to call brown paper the second? Yeah. So, yeah, like decorator's paper, brown paper, vellum, tissue, that kind of thing. I don't know if I'm doing 3 layers or 2 layers. We'll see. We'll see how things go. I think probably 3 actually. And then, you know, your focal point. So that was, oh, that's tissue-y kind of stuff. So is that, and that, and that. Okay, so that's nicer and thinner. So I'll put that onto one side. Okay, so I've got like tea bags and doilies in there, and then in there is vellum, tissue and that kind of stuff. So I'm going to keep those like together because I kind of class those as the same kind of layer. So that's all those. Keep those up there. So let's have a look. Am I gonna? I think I'll be better with glue stick. The first round. So I'm gonna want some a glue book. I'm sure I pulled something out for a glue book. I think it was these book pages. Yes. Okay. So that can be my glue pages. Oh, that's it. I mean, just put my bolster cushion in the arch of my back. I've got a really bad back at the moment. So, and like Tina did, I'm going to do them on this side. So it's the side that lays kind of flat. Okay. So we've already kind of got one layer. I think these will make two. So I'm just gonna start by tearing things down. So I'm not really keen on the white space. Okay. Then we could obviously do some long ones. So anything long, I'm going to keep there. Take that down. That bit, I'm going to put that back in the box. Okay. I shall pause again in a minute and get them all done. Let's have a look at these. I could actually do it on that side instead of using the orange. I would say it seems a far way off autumn, fall. I don't really want to be thinking about those projects. Yeah, I'm going to say I'm getting back into the greens and the botanicals and florals and nature, you know, the animals. Fauna and flora, I should say, shouldn't I? That would make it quicker. Yes, I'm into the flora and fauna. I don't know if I'd ever use that picture. I don't know. Let's take that down. Oh. We'll have to have some wonky ones. Okay, that tissue I'm going to put to one side and put in that pouch that I've just gathered together. So an absolute great scrap busting, great mass making, and you know, clusters are so handy for everything. You can put them on absolutely anything for decoration. So yeah, really good mass making project. Keeps it all nicely together. We'll have to have some squarish ones. And because I can keep it on my table, hopefully I won't forget about it. Do a couple of long ones because I do like, you know, like what could run down the side of something. So we'll do a few like that. Right, I shall carry on and I'll be back. Okay, so they're all ripped. Now this is going to be what I'm going to call like the woodlands. So I'm going to go for some darker backgrounds. That's going to be for the black backgrounds. I use let's tear that off like so. Am I doing a big one there? Let's just start off like that. And if I keep a gap at the side of each one, that will work for me. Okay. I should have gone through them, shouldn't I? If you wanted to ink, obviously, you know, you could sit, you know, on your front room chair, in your bedroom, in bed, rip them all and ink them all. Obviously, because I'm on camera, I'm not going to ink them all. I'm not going to ink any. I will just ink, you know, the outside of them as I use them. So we're going to go for 6 small ones there. And leaving that space will obviously then I'll be able to get that Hessian paper background in as well when I tear around it. I do like the size of these, that I've cut them at 4 inches this side, haven't I? And then 3 inches on the back, which those ones will probably be better for the long ones. So it's not going to make us a ton. I mean, if you did quite a lot of different themes, you know, say if you had, you could have one whole book for florals, couldn't you? And then if you like more sepia things, you could have a book for that. I'm going to see how this works, and if I find it, now this is going to be botanicals, so I know these pinky ones I want to keep for, and the bluey ones, because they're going to be like florals, so they'd be nice like that. I've got some greens, that might be enough. I might use those greens on there, look. Aha, that's it. So yeah, you could sort them out into different tones and darknesses. I think I'm going to go a bit lighter, like so. I've probably actually ripped too much out. We'll have to see. But as we build the clusters up, depending, you know, you might want to just rip a bit more text up and add it to it. So I'm going to rip around here, because I don't like straight edges. If you want straight edges, you can have straight edges. There's no law about straight edges. It's just, you know, personal preference. But yeah, Tina was on about this would be, you know, a great holiday project, or, you know, if you've had an operation and you're recovering, that kind of thing. Because as long as you've got your scraps, your glue stick, if you've got this already made up, and if it does work, I might you know, just get some made up, you know, sewn, and then all you need is someone to pass you your scraps and your ink and your glue, and then you're ready to go. And she was saying as well, if you've already made it up, again, if you was on holiday or recovering, all you would need is your book of collage sheets, which you can make tags, journal cards, pockets and all the rest of it, your clusters, you know, a few like laces and things, and maybe, you know, anything you use for decorating, and then you could rip your pages out and you know, make your items while you're away or recovering. So yeah, really good project. I know she was very, very excited about it. And yeah, I watched all 3 of her videos, and the excitement was building. I knew straight away when I saw it that I was going to do one. And I just started to watch part 3, and that was it. I had to run in here, come in, find some scrapbook paper, and start it off. I couldn't contain myself any longer. So I think she was going to use a hashtag, and like I say, I do think that she called it a cluster buster book. I'll message her and ask her. Now, they're very tiny, aren't they? So I do feel that I'm going to overlap some over the top, just because, you know, that makes the base really small. So let's pop some more on. These papers are ever so handy, you know, for different kinds of colours and backgrounds and fonts and all the rest of it. Okay. And the Tapology one, I do have a 15% code, which is a decent code. If you go on the site, I don't want that one. I think you normally get, if there's a deal on, 10%, but yeah, mine's 15, so that's very good. Okay, I don't think I've got any of the pink ones left. What's that? Just knocked something on the floor. So I could pair them up with some plain. Let's do that. That's got 2, that's got 2. Let's do that in the middle. It just gives me a bigger base. Do that. This one's a bit more for that one, and then that's that one done. So that's going to be for when I do, I'll be doing Memories of the Meadow kit. They're going to be for my Bluebell Woods. Just thinking some of these I might add a little bit more because they are small, and it'll use a bit more up. So really quick, you know, to put that first layer down. Obviously the more you go on, it gets a bit, oh, you know, where do I want it and how's it going to fit in? But yeah, the first layer's very quick. Pop that on. Pop that there. I think those 2 are okay. That's the front. Then my botanicals. Let's put a bit of something else on those. Yeah, just found another blue one there. I quite like how you can flick it like that. I'm just going to pop that there because it was the last bit of blue I had. So green is botanicals. I hope I'm not making you ill. Keep going left and right. But yeah, that being able to flick it is quite a nice feeling. I like it. I'll put that there. Because I just want to get rid of some of these scraps. And pop that there. like so. They're my tall ones, aren't they? I don't want to use those. They'd be better for the black sheets. Let's pop that in there. I know I've got the blue one, but like I say, I've got another box of scraps, so it's not like I haven't got any more leftover text and music and what have you. Because I have. And I'd be fibbing if I said otherwise. Right, and that's better over that. Pop that there. And I'll pop that one there. That's better. Super. They've all got two, haven't they? Yeah. And then I've got the blue ones, which I normally do blues and birds. So, you know, blue and brown. I don't know why. I just like it. I think because, I don't know, I always think of birds' eggs as being blue. And I think that's where it comes from. And a lot of pictures you get in digitals and stuff that have got the blue eggs. So I think that's why I think birds and blue. Okay. Get rid of them birds. Oh, there. For the black ones. Might just have enough on here. Probably not for the thinner side, but I think once I've done the black one, I will turn it off and finish the other side, and then I'll come back and do the next layer. So how long have I been? 30 minutes. It's going to be a longish video, and I'll do two parts. Tina had done 3, but I think I can do it in 2 because I've not got any plans at the minute to use it, because I'm in the middle of, you know, other things. It was just when I saw her make it, I thought I need to make one of those straight away before I forget. So that's what I've done. Right. So I'm going to actually end it there because I do want to go in my box and find some more papers. So I shall. In fact, I'll just make this a video and then I'll do a part 2, and then it'll save me joining them. So I'll stay another 5 minutes. Yeah, and then it'll save that doing them. Okay. So this is the black one. So let's pop those together. So that is a piece from the Gentleman kit, which is a collaboration between myself and Nanine, and it's in both of our Etsy's. So is that. Let's get some more glue going. Okay. That's from a paper pad. It's only paper. It's not card. It's from a Die Cuts with a View paper stack. It was called Heirloom. and it's one of the first pads that I bought. I think it was like the second or third. And I've still got bits of it left because I think it was like, I don't know, 120 sheets in it, which was brilliant. Put that there. Let's go into these just to finish it off. So this side, I will do them on this side. Then when I turn it over, it'll be that side. You know, that side. And anything, you know, what's sticking up after you've ripped them off to use them. Obviously, you can get your art glitter tip inside and glue the rest down. Okay, and I'll put one of those on. And so these ones, I will do them like that. And when I decorate them, I'll be decorating them that way instead of that way. Okay, so I'll just stick that one down actually, just to show. So I'll stick them on with the straight edges down first, like so, and then like that. Yeah, so I would do them that way. Let's finish this one off. I haven't really got anything. So I'm going to call that a video. I will be back tomorrow to continue it, because in fact it will be 3 videos, because I want to decorate them. So we'll see how it goes. I could put the next layer off camera. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, I will be back tomorrow and we'll continue it. So yeah, great project. Thank you so much, Tina. I absolutely love it, and I know everybody is gonna love it. And you might, you know, do the way Tina did it or the way I did it, or you might have a different way to do it. So if you do, make sure that you share it on the group, because I think we'll all be interested. So I shall see you tomorrow. Bye for now.